Evening all, my name's Moose Cooper. Welcome to the Thors Kin Podcast, episode 7. Lights, camera, action. I hope you're all very good this fine day. We've got the usual things coming your general way today. We've got fun, games, and adultery. Let's bring on our main guy, our first main guy anyway. Main side chick. David Rebbe.
Ooh, on the first main side. Hi.
You got a promotion in your week
Hell
off.
yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah, I did. Not too bad, man. How are you? How's it going?
Surviving.
Surviving? How's the new internet treating you so far?
So far, it hasn't shat itself, but the next hour or so will explain. Well, show how it goes anyway.
All right.
Okay. We're going to bring on Big Boy?
Yeah, should we? I mean, we could do this shit ourselves, dude.
Yeah, we probably could.
Eventually we will, probably.
Yeah. Anyway. Come on then, Mr. Whiteley. Bring your ass into the fray.
Get in here, White. Is he?
No.
Hi.
Fuck you.
Oh, he mad now.
Handbags at dawn. Fine. Hi.
You're gonna be like that, right? Gonna be like that, really?
No. It's like I just thought it was funny.
Hi guys, how are you? All good?
All good.
Thanks for letting me on, David. Cheers for that.
Yep.
We got a friend as well with us today.
We do.
Who do we got?
Boo himself.
Mr. George Lugo.
Hey, there he is. Hey, George.
How's it going, everybody?
Hi, George.
Hi. How's it going?
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Full cast this evening. Brilliant.
I know.
Nice.
Pretty awesome.
First time. We've had one before, I think.
Yeah.
Four
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago was with Bruno and the Law.
And the Lord.
I am the law. Breaking the law. Sorry.
Dun.
Yeah. Well, okay, guys, welcome to the show. We have obviously new stories to talk about as we do every week. We've all brought a few. We've probably brought a bit too many stories, to be fair, so we'll try and breeze through this as quick as possible. We also have later on in the show, Mr. or the Mr.
It's a gender neutral island.
This island. Is it got a gender now?
The gender neutral.
It's an island full of shit. It's got to be a guy.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah.
I brought an old picture of Butchug Island earlier. This is what it used to look like, and we've thrown that much shit onto the island. This is what it looks like now. We've got so much stuff. There's Magic Ash there. Magic Ash is an absolute legend. He put salad cream on a bourbon biscuit and ate it for loud eating.
He was a savage.
Oh,
He was a savage.
Yeah.
I'm glad I did not see that, dude. Ugh.
Oh,
He was awesome.
Fuck.
We also
Sorry, Ash, if you're watching.
We also threw Bombay mix because there's fucking awful shit and paper cuts.
Paper cuts. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Fuck paper cuts. I had one like yesterday at work, and I was automatically angry.
That's worse.
I always think of when Steve-O did that paper cut, like right here.
I believe we mentioned it. I believe it was brought
I
up.
always think about that every time. Oof.
We were talking about the bit of skin that attaches your foreskin to your bell end as well. That tiny little bit there.
Your foreskin?
Oh, you Americans, you're like, you're what now? Because most of you are kind of like, we don't need this. Up we go.
Off with the head.
Well, I got that.
Oh, good. Me too.
Yeah, I got that. All natural, son. All natural.
Foreskins on foreskin. But okay, so
I've been altered.
We're skin brothers.
You guys are.
What I want you guys to do is in the comments throw in any suggestions you got for Butchug Island, and we will discuss. We've got our own things, of course. I've asked the guys to bring three things going in today, so we can do that. Right, one of the most important stories we need to talk about today, of course, which I think is really, really important to talk about, and that is the top 10 printers of all time 2022.
Ooh, finally, we're getting into the brass tacks here, folks. Everything you wanted to see, this is it.
This is what I've been asking for.
George, you were in the chat last week. You're like, where's the printer talk? I want to talk about printers.
Yeah. Yep. What's going on with the printers, man?
At 7.1 at number 10. This is, by the way, this is the UK best reviews guide. Make sure you check out that for the best guides of anything ever. At number 10, we got the HP 58R83B. I mean, I like that printer.
That's the fucking Cadillac of printers. That is the Cadillac of printers.
I mean, it was until the HP Envy came, and now that's number 9. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. That is just true.
So is that a classic printer now?
Epson Espion. I don't know why you say Espion. It's clearly a P before the S there.
Espion?
It's Epson.
We now return to sports here on Espion.
That's the tank we always bring up on the show. Now, number 1 is the HP. Oh, fucking hell. The HP. The HP Office 014E, all-in-one color printer, 9.7 there on the top.
Wow!
Boston.
And now with HP's special service of always monitoring your printer, you never have to order new ink. You get load, they just send it to your door.
Shut up! No way.
I'm not gonna lie, I would pay for that service.
Yeah,
you fucking do. It ain't cheap.
Hello, is this the manager? Yeah, I was supposed to get my ink yesterday, and I'm still waiting today. I want to speak to the manager right away. Where's my ink?
I have an HP printer, and it's not here yet.
I'm gonna call the police.
You guys have police? I thought they were constables. I'll call the constable.
Evening, constable.
Evening.
Hey Ryan, what's up?
Ryan's in the show.
Ryan? Of course he is. Yeah. Sup, motherfucker.
As always. Hey, Ben.
Sup, boy?
Yeah.
Ryan says, "Can we throw GoFundMe onto the island?"
I have to disagree with that.
Yeah, straight up. Right
because of capitalism, we can't.
But, no, I'm just saying, like, GoFundMe has some like solid shit on there.
But there's some people that use it for the right reasons, you know.
Yeah.
So
GoFundMe
again. Because of like capitalism, you know, you can't afford fucking healthcare, so people need that for their healthcare.
When my dad was really ill and I went to Ireland, my dad had a triple heart bypass. I don't know if you guys remember this. You guys might remember this, actually. I had to shoot. I found out about my dad, and then the next day I was in Ireland. I was like, fuck, I don't have a lot of money. So I did a thing. I did like a GoFundMe thing, and people put in like I think I got like 85 quid from just people around the world, just like, oh, I feel sorry for you. I chuck a $5 in. Do you know what I mean? And that was really nice. But the problem with it was I couldn't collect it till 3 days afterwards when I was back home. But I meant I could borrow money and a weird situation. Anyway, we're here to talk about fucked up stories. And Moose, you brought a very inflated.
What did he bring?
Funny joke.
Very funny, sir.
I can't read that.
Okay, but
man sexually attracted to balloons has 50,000 in his house.
We need to point out.
Does that mean he's just always turned on? And he's like walking through his house, and he's like,
the squeeze of it.
The balloons as he goes.
The story is a man who is sexually attracted to balloons has 50,000 of them in his house. Yeah, there's a small video about him being weirdo. Julius has an obsession with balloons.
We can't kink shame people, okay?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
This guy, we can. Honestly, he's not hurting anybody.
Sure as shit can.
It would be terrifying and weird if he was sexually attracted to minors and he had 50,000 of them in his apartment. That would be fucking weird and wrong. But it's balloons. They hurt nobody. Okay.
Would he be sexually attracted to a balloon shaped like a minor?
Helium's a natural resource we'll never get back, and that fucker has a lot of it.
Yeah.
We should send him out to the ocean with that fucking great fucking garbage reef thing and just like knock yourself
I think
out.
his favorite movie is Up. He's just waiting one of these days to just fucking off with the roof and
just connected to the roof.
Yeah.
Him in that house. Oh! He would never land anywhere. He'd just feel like
he's like, oh, it's paradise.
He would like
Falls.
inhale the helium before he has his O-face. Yeah.
You have a boner. I want to take you
Well,
to
that
my
inflated.
owner to show your boner. Brian says, what happens if a balloon pops? Does he hold a funeral for it? Just a lunatic playing taps
That's
in his backyard over a hole with pop balloons. I mean, you couldn't invite this guy to a birthday party, could you? Be like, all right, Keith, I fucking got my eye on you.
Does he
I see you.
Does he like double his fetish by fucking a balloon with a condom?
Ooh.
you can't do rubber on rubber, man. That shit pops, breaks. No.
Depends what he's into.
I love the friction on my penis.
Does he have
So,
number
eight on the
travelers?
all-time printer list? I'm joking.
Basically, for more than 5 decades, he has been attracted to them so much that he's actually got a balloon sanctuary in his house, packed with thousands of balloons, where he sleeps every night with his wife.
Oh,
This motherfucker managed to get married.
you know what?
And her
Good on her
response
for
is-
staying with him, because that's very weird. But also, he's not hurting anybody, so I'm pretty sure she's just like, yeah, I got a weird husband, but it could be worse.
He takes his ass to flip in car showrooms in the mornings just so he can save the balloons.
Hold on. He said he's been having this attraction for over 5 decades.
Yes, since his
How
mum
old
gave
is
him a
he?
balloon, 54, something like that.
So since the age of
He
4,
was
he's
attracted.
been.
He was
Yes,
attracted to balloons at 4.
Hey, people
And he still somehow managed to get married after that. Wow, what an accomplishment!
Player.
This guy knows what's up, man.
Well, yeah, his mother gave him a balloon at the age of 4, and he's been rock hard ever since. Apparently,
I can just
I think of mother every time I rub a balloon.
Oh my god.
imagine
she was
that
running
car
down
with the
upstairs or
balloon.
something. I don't know.
When the car's blowing up that balloon, he's like, stop!
You're gonna make it faster.
You got to edge that shit.
Yeah.
Moose, do you remember Eurotrash?
Yes.
Yeah, so like,
Yes,
guys in
yeah,
America,
yes.
we used to have this amazing show about the weird sex, a bit like Sex Cetera, but you had like weird German accents and crazy like people. And what they would do is this is where I get my my accent when I do that for women, right? Because they'd have like people speaking a funny accent and they dub it with the most ridiculous accents. And now if this guy was German and he was talking away about it, he'd be like, intellectually, I know that balloons are not alive, but sometimes I wonder if it's my love for them that brings them to life. You know,
Is that a German accent?
That was the worst German accent I've
Yeah.
ever heard.
No. He would be speaking German, and that would be the dubbing voiced over it. That wasn't an attempt.
Oh, okay.
Right. Sorry.
I got so confused with everything you were
German.
saying.
German would be when I see a balloon, the heart starts to flutter, and I get aroused. Yeah.
It's like the latex. It rubs.
Some good ones.
I'll take a 12-inch and I'll inflate it to 11-inch.
And that's why
You
Eurotrash
deflate
was
it.
famous.
Yeah, Lola Ferrari.
That's
Look at
why-
those Magumbos.
Look at those balloons.
I can see Areola there. Let's not do that because
Was that not Dolly Parton?
Ariola Grande. Sorry.
Ariella Grande.
But they were.
Yeah, they were.
We're back.
Right, okay. So I think with this story, we try not to kink shame a little bit, even though it's a little bit odd. And I think George is right. I think if he's not hurting anybody, and this is somebody he keeps in his house.
I was the one who
was
said that.
Dave,
That was
dude.
David.
David was like,
I'll take the credit.
You know what? Fuck you guys. I'm out.
George
I
George was on my side going like, yeah, we're shaming this bitch.
Yeah, fuck this guy's fucking weird. Fuck him. Fuck his house. Fuck the balloons. Kill all the balloons.
And David's like, he's not hurting anyone. Just let it be.
It could be worse. It could be having minors.
fucking state.
I guess does he? I guess the real question is, does he know how to make balloon animals and then fuck them?
He knows how to make snakes.
It'll be like a weird fetish on a fetish. It's like a weird bestiality kind of thing.
He definitely knows how to make. He definitely knows
It's
how
the
to make
only
balloon
form of
donuts.
legal bestiality.
He
This is
he
the
makes
guy.
those balloon animals and then he has them around
Look
his wife's
how
feet.
he is.
3 fetishes all in one.
Yeah, so
Scroll
there
down
he
a
is.
little bit to the see-through picture. Look how happy he is.
Wow.
He's
Look at
so
his
happy with his balloon.
Damn, girl, like damn.
Get out my
You
story.
got the rubber.
Oh shit,
You
man, that's funny.
got a friend in me.
No, that's another meme. There was like I should probably get the meme, but anyways, it's X-ray of someone's that area of your ass. Basically, they ended up finding as a toy. They were using it as an anal toy. It was a Buzz Lightyear toy, and the wings expanded on the inside, so they couldn't take it out. And so someone commented on below is like, "You got a friend in me."
You are
You got a friend in you.
Yeah.
You got a friend in you. I've just noticed that this article doesn't say where he's from, like at all. I'm going to guess Florida. I don't know why.
No, I don't
No,
think
I
so.
doubt it.
Yeah, I don't
It
think
seems like a
Florida.
Florida man kind of thing.
Is it America?
Florida men are more extreme, like really like out there, kind of
Yeah,
like
I think
weird.
that's
fucking-
more.
Oh yeah,
that's probably more Midwest.
normal.
Yeah, I think in Midwest too.
I think Midwest.
Something where it's like I'm shameful, but it's not wrong, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like masturbating on an airplane.
George has brought a story that I think we need to kind of discuss on the show, and then obviously the Joe Rogan thing is
It's
been-
big. It's
continuing. I do.
Oh,
Okay,
wait,
so
yeah. So
Is it
you know,
that this-
obviously, Spotify signed Joe Rogan on for $100 million. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
big thing. And
Because
but
obviously you would.
yeah, why wouldn't you? He's only the biggest podcaster of all time, and he gets more views than the news on a daily basis. And you know, there was that video that was just clipped of him using the N-word, you know, and even he made an apology for it. And he's like, you know, like it's not he knows it's horrendous. He even said that hearing it played back to him was
Sickening to
absolutely
him.
horrifying and
Yeah.
sickening, and he apologized for it. But this article specifically it just goes on about them completely trashing him, you know, and they're saying about like how he's like a racist, and also that he's always spreading COVID-19 misinformation, which I don't think it's misinformation. That's just his opinion, so I don't think they should hold him to that. But they're trying.
The US government spread fucking COVID-19 misinformation.
Yeah, we still are.
Every news outlet has spread misinformation about it. Like, fucking
100%. I
Forrest,
agree
man,
with
get
that.
off your
Forrest
own
was like,
fucking aisles.
everybody, you cannot go to the funerals of your loved ones. You cannot go to weddings. You cannot do this. You can't do that. Everybody's to stay at home. But we're gonna go and get shit faced and shit down the street. Hey, party!
Wine and
Yeah,
cheese.
look at fucking Newsom did that. Newsom's like,
Charcuterie
he's
board.
like, you guys were gonna close all the, we're gonna close the fucking in like dining in at restaurants, and everyone has to wear a mask, and then he
His
goes
family
out to
was spotted.
restaurants, and then
Yeah.
no mask. Like, really? dude?
It's
Okay, so
anyway,
I need.
what
I
happens
don't,
from that?
Kind of makes me want to
I'll
run for
talk
governor
about
here
this
in California. I want to run on the platform of abortions for all.
And for all a good night.
okay, so I did talk
I just
about
think it's a
this.
little unjust.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's they are going after him. You know, I feel like as soon as someone independently is starting to get more views than the elite, that's when they're going to start trying to silence him. This is an assassination attempt on Joe Rogan. They're trying to get rid of him.
On a,
And I think the word
It's not going to work though.
He's
Like,
I think he's
no,
just
it's
he's too
not.
big,
He's-
and Spotify's not going to get rid of him.
It's not that he's too big. It's that he's nigh on uncancelable.
You think he's at that point?
Like even
Because that's
low
Dave
level-
Chappelle level.
I don't know if he's on.
I mean, like even low-level comedians, as long as they don't give a flying, they can't get cancelled
I
because
think
it just
depends what
doesn't
he does
work.
now. It depends what he does now. I feel like if he carries on making great content and people enjoy it,
he's always
then-
made great content.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course he has. I love Joe Rogan to pieces. I think I wouldn't use the word racist for him. I use the word dumbass
No.
for saying those
ballad.
things.
Definitely he's dumb, and he knows that. He even says on his show that he's stupid.
Yeah,
Like the
definitely.
the
I
whole-
don't think he's racist at all. Yeah.
the Planet of the Apes thing was just that is just like you can't.
They took that out of context, and he mentions that in his statement. I think it was a tweet. He mentions that all the clips that they took you don't have any frame of reference for that, right? So everything's out of context. He shouldn't be using the N-word, but they shouldn't be using things that are out of context. Like when he mentioned
to vilify him,
to vilify him, because that when he did mention the Planet of the Apes thing, that was he was making a reference to something else, but it's out of context. So now you just see it as a racial statement.
Yeah.
That being said, I feel like it's going to affect a lot of. I was saying to Tom, I said it's not at the moment, but it could have an effect on everyone that starts doing what we're doing further down the ladder, even down as far as the bottom of the ladder as us guys. They could start regulating.
Please don't look up.
We're the number one flipping podcast on the planet. What are you on about?
Fuck you. Yeah, Rogan, want to come on my show? We're a bit tied up at the moment.
We're a bit tied up at the moment, Joe.
So, just to backpedal a little bit about it, flipping Spotify has bought his
brand.
Like he's only on there for 100 mil.
Yeah,
I've just checked his net worth, and his net worth is 100 mil. So, was he broke before?
No,
he wasn't. Broke. Maybe that's just all the money he's claiming.
What pisses me off the most is people are upset with fucking Neil Young. I'm like, how can you be upset with a musical genius like that, man? Fuck you.
I think he had genuine reasons for doing what he did when it comes to, vaccines and people being healthy and things. But I think what it did is it gave people the license to pile on and be like, we need to get rid of this fucker because he's independent, he answers to nobody, and we can't have that in elite America or elite media, should I say. I mean, fucking. So I think we need to be very careful because you can't silence people like Joe Rogan. You can't silence people like us. I mean, you can try. I'll just make it.
Yes, they can.
You know
they can silence shit.
Silenced.
That being said,
I dropped my phone. It got caught on my bracelet.
I feel it's hard, isn't it? Because there are people out there saying racist shit on podcasts. There are people out there saying terrible conspiracy theories on podcasts. And they get more listeners than we do because people want to hear that bullshit. Flat earthers.
They're like, capitalism is good. I'm like, fuck you, bro. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I just think that what they're doing is it's malicious. It's not cool. He doesn't say anything that way. I've listened to his show for an incredibly long time. Not so much since he's moved to Spotify because I actually don't like that app. It
speaks very highly of you.
Yeah. It's just I have issues with the app sometimes. Like when I'm using it when I'm working or even when I'm sitting at home, the app like crashes sometimes. I'm like, fuck.
Well, I'm a cheap bitch, so I just keep on getting adverts for fucking artists I don't give a flying about.
Yeah. You said fuck for those of you who.
Spotify do offer a lifeline for a lot of independent podcasters out there, and I hope that this works out for everybody because I feel like it's just a bunch of Karens making noise for no reason. Now it is.
I think that's the whole point with the whole cancel culture and like the social justice warrior shit is like they look for stuff to hate. Like, we wake up today, what are we gonna hate today? What are we gonna try and bash on and spin things our way? I don't know. I don't really care much for it.
Yeah, the thing is they do, that's all they do is they dig for stuff, and all this stuff that they found, like where he uses the N-word, that's incredibly old content.
Old, out of context.
Old and out of context.
I mean, I feel like whether it's older,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter. I understand that, but when they take it out of context, that's
when it becomes a point. Yeah,
that's an issue. Because now
it's always the freaking old stuff that destroys people.
Yeah.
Always the old stuff. Tweets from 9 years ago or something.
10 years ago.
I found this. So
James Gunn. Fuck that. All that shit with James Gunn. They were like, he was researching for movie 43, so he was making the most foul jokes he could possibly muster, and he was putting them on Twitter, and they pulled him up and they fired him from Guardians of the Galaxy, and they were like, he was like, fuck you then, I'll go DC. And he did. Yeah. He's knocking out the park.
And then they begged for him to come back. So,
like, no, we need you back. We need you back.
Yeah, when someone's that good, I mean, like, there's an extent to like what they can get away with. But I mean, obviously, if he's not that type of person to spew like sort of hatred and bigotry and shit like that, then I don't think there's any reason for you guys to like, for people to like bash on them. It's like, you know what? They're funny or whatever, or they're doing it for a reason.
Yeah.
Is that good?
We'll move on because we could spend hours talking about this. What? Hold on. No, there was something I wanted to say. Oh fuck!
Oh yeah, we're moving on unless you want to stay.
We'll come back to it if I need to. But anyway,
and now for something completely different.
Did you? Okay, so I found this story thanks to Steph Gerard. So thank you very much, Steph, for this. And it's this is a fuck's sake.
A what?
A man taken to hospital after car overturns in Sidcup bypass BP station. So this is in the UK.
Fuck?
What the fuck is a Sidcup?
I think it's a place. It's a place. Look at these pictures, guys. This guy has wrapped his BMW around.
Wow.
I want a relationship as strong as that fucking beam.
As strong as that
Look at that shit.
Because honestly, dude, if that thing broke and hit that fucking gas pump, that shit would have exploded, bro.
Would have been really bad.
I don't own any of these pictures, by the way.
The Brit in me is finding it really hard to get like, you can't park there, mate.
Does that look like an all right parking spot to you?
There's lots of crashes going on in the UK at the moment, and there's someone I've been wanting to like fucking vent about.
We're from California, dude. You don't talk to us about that shit.
Sidcup is
shit happens every day.
Kind of by Greenwich and London area. There we go.
For the audio listeners,
because I completely understand where that's at. Yeah,
the right arse of London.
Got it. Thank you.
For the listeners at home, by the way, that aren't watching the YouTube or Facebook video, there's a BMW wrapped around the pillar of a petrol station, and it's literally that pillar has stopped the car from going into the petrol pump, like David said. That would have been an inferno.
I think it was a failed attempt.
The angle that it's at is very impressive. Was he like rolling?
I think he was definitely rolling for sure. Yeah. How are you going to get a car going straight into that beam unless he like straight in?
I've seen a lady flip her van inside of her own driveway.
Cannot wait for the CCTV to drop of this.
Yeah. It's actually I read some of that article. They actually said it was a failed attempt at a stunt for the new James Bond film. He said Beamer, and I was like, "Oh, here we go. Here's a joke."
Jackass gone too far. Literal jackass. Beamer driver. Yeah. Right, Moose has got a story about. I'm going to take a breather because I've been talking an awful lot. What's this, Moose?
Man sent £2 trillion check after being without power for just a few days.
That's how you guys spell check?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how you guys spell check? Nice, David.
That's what David got about. We spell check. CHEQUE. Yes, that's how we spell check.
Strangely enough,
he doesn't care about the $1 trillion.
The way that you spell check is how we spell check. Yes.
The way that we spell check is how we spell check.
Backwards.
Yeah. It's not fucked up and backwards. We just took you out of it.
Yeah. And now look where you fucking ended up.
Who is
not getting £1 trillion fucking checks. That's where you ended up.
Isn't that a fucking a Brit? Who sent the check? Who sent the check?
Northern Power Grid. So like his area was out of fucking electricity for like 5 days or something like that.
Was he in Texas?
No, Northern England.
Then that's you. That's on you. You guys are just.
That's why it said check, David.
Yeah. Yes.
He's trying to blame me. That he was like, oh, that's why
it also says £2 trillion.
There you go. Yeah. See. So your dumbasses were the ones that sent that fucking check. Yeah, I get it. Go on.
I didn't fucking send it.
Well, one of your kind did.
One of my kind. No, I believe I have like an inkling of intelligence. I wouldn't have sent that.
Imagine trying to check that. Imagine go to a bank and just be like,
the exact amount that was sent on the check was 2,324,252,080 1,001.
Wow. Made up. It's like Austin Powers.
Like, how the hell do you like? I could understand accidentally adding another O, maybe an extra zero, like
or
something.
moving the decimal point like elsewhere.
Yeah, but like
Shit.
this is so messed up that the fact
How
that
do you move it 12
it's even spelt. It's spelt on the check of how much the guy's being sent.
So is this guy like
It must be an automated system, right?
no, he's got to have a fucking something wrong with his head, man. He's got fucking mental health issues or fucking schizophrenic, like thinking he's
Probably his
someone
last
else.
day and gone, do you know what? Fuck you. Off you go.
After the guy put it on to Twitter, going like, "Hey, North Power Grid, what the fuck's going on?" Oh, and by the way, when he put it onto Twitter, he also took a perfect photograph of the check, including all serial numbers, QR codes, the lot. The guy's a fucking idiot.
His banking route number. So how much money does he have in his bank?
Minus £18.
You are overdraft.
It actually comes up and finds out that he wasn't the only one sent it.
Wait,
A shed load of freaking people were sent these kind of checks by North Power Grid.
wait.
And their response is, there seems to be a major error in our systems, and we are going to be checking out and making sure that it's that it is an isolated incident.
Wow.
2,324,252,080,001.
That is ludicrous.
Anyone got a QR code on their phone? Scan that QR code, see what the fuck comes up.
I thought I might as well share it because it's on Twitter anyway, so if I can just share it around. But,
That's
like a
Ryan
country,
Berger
isn't it?
says
That's
1
like
trillion pounds is the American equivalent of 6 Whoopi Goldbergs.
6 Whoopi Goldbergs. I thought it would be the equivalent of 6 Iraqi wars that were for no reason for 20 years and shit.
Just 1.5 Oprahs.
That's funny.
just a Bush and a Blair. There you go. That's what it is, a Bush and a Blair.
Imagine how many wars America can start with all that money.
Like at least
Fuck
3.
the world. Yeah.
At least.
We can actually win this war in Iraq.
That's how
What we got next?
stupid electrical companies are. And you wonder why you can never get your boiler fixed.
Let's have one of David's stories. So, David, you sent this. Ooh, let me share
I sent
the
stuff.
screen. You said
Oh,
you
shit.
did. You did. Yeah.
Okay.
It says here Musk blames Fun Police for recall of feature that makes fart and goat noises.
In his
Tesla-
cars.
In the car. Tesla is recalling
just in general.
just any car that makes that noise. Tesla is recalling over 500,000 vehicles in the United States due to its boombox feature, a 2020 update that allows drivers to place
Thank you. Yes, there we go.
a bleating goat, a fart noise outside the vehicle. The boombox feature allows drivers to play preset or custom sounds. Oh my god, it gets even fun. From an external speaker while the vehicle is moving. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration said the boombox feature may hinder pedestrians' ability to hear mandatory warning sound. That kind of makes sense. Increasing the risk of a crash. The pedestrian warnings are required in all electric and hybrid vehicles, the NHTSA said, because EVs are quieter than cars, electric vehicles, that is, are quieter than cars with internal combustion engines. It kind of makes sense, though. I mean, it's boring.
I understand,
but
I understand
come on.
why he had that feature, because exactly, they're quiet. They even have a motor sound that you can use to
play
the
out the
boombox.
speakers.
If I had custom sound, I would put Samuel Jackson's voice. Like, get out the way, motherfucker!
I'm not sure you can. I think you can change the horn to pretty much anything you want.
Dude,
Yeah, sure.
yes. That's gotta
Mine would
it.
be Godzilla for sure.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mine would be this. This would be mine.
What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on here?
That's another good one, dude. Shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
I still like the idea of a car just driving past you and just
Farting. Yeah. The whole way. I'd be like, what the fuck? Imagine walking down the street and someone, did you fart? Like, no, that wasn't me. That was the car. You didn't hear it? Like,
yeah, sure.
yeah.
Sure.
Cars fart now. Okay, yeah.
But seriously,
Have you
though,
been
it's not
looking
that.
at
I don't see
again?
that being that big a deal.
It's not that big a deal. I think it's hilarious. Yeah.
I think when you hear a beep, everybody stops to they look, and I think that's kind of.
I was gonna say I want to put in those oh god, like the whole fucking.
I hate them. Or that one from that one. Like I've heard that before.
Woody Woodpecker.
I think it was in like little.
I remember.
I'm just playing with noises now.
When I was
He's like going through all the sound bites.
We were staying when we were staying at my mother-in-law's. She had an underground garage, right? And I come home late one night. I think I've been out recording for the biscuits and it was really, really late. I was walking through the garage, and I could hear this like spaceship. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Warning! You are about to be abducted.
And it's some dude in his electric car, and it sounded like a spaceship. There's obviously like sound settings where you can change it to like spaceships and shit. Like I think that's even worse because you kind of like I need to go towards that sound to investigate.
Bro, what if you fucking had that and you had the fucking the custom sounds and it's like keep summer safe, like you had car voiceover for that shit, dude. That would be fucking amazing.
That's how you sound.
let's get down to business. I will suck your dick for batteries.
I will suck your dick for batteries.
Yeah. Who is this guy?
Ryan says, get an orange Tesla and put a Dixie horn on it for the sound. Obviously, Dukes of Hazzard, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Correct. Yes.
correct.
I've never seen an orange Tesla now. One of these days when I find it, I want to take a picture of it.
Yeah,
It's because of stock, they don't do them.
You can get it done in any color.
Yeah.
I'm just mean, like, as your stock chosen colours, orange isn't one of them.
Orange is, yeah.
We've got 3 stories, and we've got like. Should we see if we can do like? Has anybody got a timer? See if we can do 3 stories in 2 minutes.
Dude, I fucking.
3 stories in 2 minutes.
I left my stopwatch inside. I can go grab it.
Hang on.
Is it a Russian stopwatch made in the USSR?
God damn it, David.
What was I gonna
Those
do?
are the only ones we use. Okay.
Yeah.
Kenny Aldrich is in chat saying Bruno or we riot. Well, Bruno
he wants
is not
Bruno.
here, Kenny.
I do miss Bruno. Yeah.
I mean, in fact,
Love you,
I'll bring
Bruno.
something up after this that about me and Kenny are disagreeing on in a minute. Okay. Here we go.
Tell me when to start.
Wait there a sec. Wait there. Okay, so
Waiting.
Waiting.
I don't think I have screenshots of the first 2, so you guys are just gonna have to go with me. Okay, question number 1, go. James Blunt's song played on protesters in New Zealand following Minelo and Massery. For fuck's sake! After the musicians suggested using it, Frozen's "Let It Go," Celine Dion, "My Heart Will Go On," and Barry Manilow's greatest hits have all been used to annoy protesters in New Zealand. However, the demonstrators have responded with their own songs. New Zealand authorities have turned to the music of James Blunt in their latest musical effort to move protesters camped outside Parliament. The demonstrators who are angry about COVID-19 vaccine mandates are initially bombarded by Barry Manilow's greatest hits plus the 1990s tune Macarena, all played on a loop from one of Parliament's loudspeakers. But on Saturday evening, UK time, British musician James Blunt tweeted an offer for help, sharing a new story about the protesters being blasted with the sounds of Manilow. He wrote, "Give me a shout if this doesn't work, New Zealand police." A few hours later, it appeared his offer had been accepted, with the star's most famous hit, "You're Beautiful," being played over the loudspeaker. Protesters seemed undeterred, however, singing other songs over the hit and dancing in the rain. Question number 2, the most dangerous song to listen to whilst driving. Anyone who enjoys hitting the open road knows that the playlist makes the trip. But unfortunately, your tunes may be doing more damage more than just making miles go faster. According to United States Department of the dickheads we mentioned earlier, accidents in 2019 were caused by distracted driving, meaning any time a driver was distracted from the task at hand.
30 seconds.
So the song is Living on a Prayer by John Bon Jovi, Young Blood by 5 Seconds of Summer, Timber by Pitbull, and that's it. The next one is the mandate for California for masks is ending on Wednesday. Here's what to know. You don't have to wear a mask anymore. Done.
Hey!
Yeah, with 12
Get it with
seconds to
10?
spare.
Yes, man.
Could have gone on a little bit longer.
I'm still wearing a mask, man. Fuck that.
The mask mandate is just
And that's enough.
Thank you.
yeah, the mask mandate is just they're just gonna lift it. So but establishments can still reserve the right to ask you to
refuse
wear one.
service. No shirt,
Yes.
no shoes, no mask.
And there are
service.
some services that are going to be required. Obviously, like airplanes, trains, basically transportation, crowded venues and stuff like that are still going to require a mask.
Quite similar where we are.
Facebook said I don't have to wear a mask. Facebook said it.
Karen on Facebook said that is all dogs kaput, so I don't have to do this.
Facebook said there ain't no goddamn COVID. I couldn't think of the thing
Did
again
you
anymore.
forget what it was called?
I really did for a second, dude. Look, I woke up late. I started drinking. I haven't eaten breakfast, man. So today would be one of those days. It would be a long drunk day.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna. So me and Kenny had a
Discussion,
disagreement on
a quarrel.
Facebook earlier. If you guys don't remember Kenny is he's a very good friend to you. So he used to help produce a few of our shows back in the day. But we had a disagreement because I saw this trailer for the new Chip and Dale thing. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers train. But basically, they're
Chip
doing
and Dale.
like Chip and Dale. Remember Chip and Dale?
Yeah.
The Vegas show.
Rescue
Yeah.
Rangers. Rescue Rangers. Yeah.
Fucking.
For Chip and Dale, they're doing like a Roger Rabbit style cartoon.
You complaining on George? You were there.
In real life, and it's John Mulaney and Andy Samberg who are going to star in it instead of the original actors doing the voices, even though they're still alive.
I
kind
of want to see that.
It's Chris Pratt being Mario all over again.
But who cares though?
Right.
I think they've gone for longevity with this. I feel like maybe the guys are getting on a bit now. They're thinking we're going to do this. We're going to do like 10 seasons of this shit because it's so good. I mean, we need people that aren't going to die soon.
I mean, yeah, granted, it's not the original actors that are going to be doing it, but are you going to go see it? If you're going to go, I want to go
John
see
Mulaney
it.
on there. I love John
Mulaney.
Yeah,
Andy Samberg. I love Andy Samberg.
Yeah, it would be great, but it's not for us, is it?
It's definitely not for us.
It's any stretch of the imagination.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. It's for freaking kids. This one,
It's
like
built for
straight
kids,
up,
for sure, 100%.
Like
Well, I'm a kid.
I
Do you see my hat? You see my hat? I'm a kid.
You see his head?
You see my hat? You see my hat?
You see head on top of my head?
The one line that me and Timmy say to each other from Into the Spider-Verse is, "Did that feel like a cartoon?" And John Mulaney, I love him to bits. I think he's great. And Kenny says, "Did you see the disgusting soundtrack?" I don't know. I didn't hear it. I'm just going to enjoy it.
No.
Is the soundtrack already released?
The thing is,
Ooh-wee.
this
Maybe
is
the
my
soundtrack to the trailer. No
This is my
doubt.
argument for people who don't like the movies that are coming out with certain actors or directors or whatever. Don't watch that product. Don't watch that movie then, and just watch the other ones. Don't let the new one, ruin the franchise for you.
I mean, I watched Space Jam 2 the other day for the first time.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I hadn't done that.
It's terrible.
God,
You know
it's such a bad film.
It wasn't good.
I was in the cinema full of kids, obviously with my kid as well.
Getting chlamydia is not good. Space Jam 2 can fuck all of the off. Just
I was watching
no,
this
thank you.
film and I saw the Animaniacs.
Space Jam gave me chlamydia.
Space Jam is chlamydia. News just in.
AIDS.
I got syphilis watching this film. Sorry.
I saw the Animaniacs blurred out in the background and no voice, no nothing. And I was kind of like, what the fuck? Like no respect at all. Animaniacs.
No respect, I tell you.
No
See,
respect.
it's more likely that we get Animaniacs with the original voice cast, right? Because they're all like in their like late 40s and like mid 50s. That's doable.
They're up there.
Aren't the original voice cast doing the show that's out or about to come out?
I know they were, but I'm talking about like for longevity, for sure. That makes more sense than Chip and Dale.
Yeah. That's been going for a long time.
Oh yeah. I mean, so many voice actors, like iconic ones, have been changed. Like fucking, like going back to the chlamydia film, fucking thingy, like Bugs Bunny and shit. They've got different voice actors now. It's like, I mean,
Well, Mel Blanc is dead.
yes, I know,
Well,
but like
Billy
different to
West.
ones that they had like 5 years ago or anything like that.
Billy West.
Well,
did
they're always
the-
trying to find a better voice for Bugs Bunny because he's so
And
iconic.
I think Billy West did a great job in the original Space Jam. I thought he was fantastic. I don't know why.
Yeah.
We asked him that on the show. Make sure you go listen to our interview with Billy West. I was like,
Give it a listen.
if you guys haven't watched it, it's so good.
I thought mid-episode advertising was thrown into the island. There.
Speaking of the island, it's time for.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do a fucking segue.
Take note, kid.
Segway man.
Much about it time. If you guys weren't about at the beginning of the episode, first of all, why not? But Butcher Island has a portal there. You see a really brilliant drawing by me. It's a one-way.
By me.
It's a portal where we can show all the things that we hate. As you can see there, just to name a few, we got the gossip magazines. We put in Bombay Mix last week, Loud Eating, Rivita Biscuits, Boris Johnson's there. Justin, we can throw anything we like in there, but we need to discuss it first. We all get to go
Indubitably.
choosing.
The fuck is David doing?
I went to my car hold to get ice.
Oh,
important
Going
shit
to
for
your-
its freaking whiskey, man.
Go into your car to get ice.
I went to the car hold to get ice.
Oh, it's the
I
car.
think
What do you
he
call
was
it?
looking for a garage.
Oh, la di da.
it's weird that I find it weird, David, that you called it the car hold. You could have just said the garage.
No, that's what.
Did you say
It's a
car
Simpsons reference, dude. You guys not know that?
No. 'Cause-
Man, if Bruno was here, we all want Bruno. If Bruno was here, he would be laughing his ass off. He fucking
Well, apparently they're
Ooh,
not
a
together,
car hold.
so.
Ooh, a garage. Well, la di da. What do you call it? A car hold.
No,
Fuck
darling,
you guys.
we don't have garages here. We have car holds.
Did you see Kenny's new, most recent comment down here? You should post
What?
it. It's pretty funny.
What do you say?
They cured AIDS in 3 patients. No one can be cured of watching the new Space Jam.
Kenny, my boy.
Yeah, dude, that was really good.
Well, you guys in the chat, if you have something you want to throw in the island, get it in the comments. Kenny, if you want
Yes,
that
please.
in Space Jam, Ryan come up with a counter argument and we'll discuss it. But we're going to throw 4 things into the island today, I believe, because we're
I thought
going
you
to
said
take a
3.
turn. Yeah, we got 3 things, but 4 things go in, don't we? Because we don't have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're going to have a go.
Fuck.
George, I think I'll let you go first at choosing.
Yep.
Do you want to try that one again?
How did we do it last time? We just
Let's see that.
gave him 3 and choose one from the 3, right? One from the 3? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how we do it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So George.
First time on the show, Alex?
Welcome to
Your
the show,
first
Alex.
time. I never would have guessed. Moose, what are you throwing into the Butcher Island this week?
People that sit in the middle seats, and they're either one, always fucking the last people to arrive. So you're there, you're already at your seat, you're like you're in one of the aisle seats, and they come in, can I just squeeze past? Oh, sorry. And then you sit down, and then they're like, I forgot my popcorn. Then you go, for fuck's sake. And then 10 minutes later, they're like, can I just go to the toilet? No, you can't. Sit down.
Are this movie theaters?
Yeah.
Anything. Planes, fucking movie theaters. But yeah, I went to go see Uncharted the other day, and there was middle people.
What you need to do, Moose, is every time they squeeze past you, you give them 2. If they go a 3rd time, you're legally allowed to kick them into the next row.
Yeah, something. Trip them as they're going past. Now you embarrass yourself in front of a whole movie theater.
Like, right in the theater, you're like, "This is AMC," and kick him right into the next seat.
This is City World.
I got a weird story in the
This
Odeon.
is a porn theater.
You mess on the floor like everybody else.
I've just got to blow my load. The Odeon in Telford have got these reclining seats now, and they're done in twos, right? So you can sit with your wife, whatever, and you can have like a table. And
Your side girl,
kind of intimate a little bit. And I had to share one with a stranger, a lady who was there with her kids, and she was.
You're like,
kind of like,
so.
It was just really weird. It was kind of like, all right, and she was like, all right, and it's kind of like, I will not reach over. It's a weird situation.
Hold on.
Weird to just say that.
Do you
So,
come here often? Wasn't planning
speaking
on
of
it.
weird and movie theaters, when I was with one of my exes, like she was a big fan of Harry Potter, and she had to go see it. It was like the last two films, and they came out during when I was still working at UPS, like overnight shifts or like graveyard shifts, whatever. But it was during the Christmas season, and so our hours were like from fucking like midnight to 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And so she wanted to go see, midnight showing, whatever the fuck. I'm like, all right, fine, we'll go. And they had, screenings to go see it like at 10 p.m. I'm like, okay, I could probably do this. I could watch a film and fucking fuck off to work. But I was so tired from all the work we had already been doing that the theater was already packed. And back then they didn't have any assigned seatings. It was just like first come, first serve.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we were there, and I was like, I'm no interest at all in Harry Potter. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. She's, all right, fine, whatever. I'm just gonna watch a movie. I'm like, okay. It turns out I fell asleep on the dude next to me, like on his shoulder, like the whole fucking time.
Drool.
I'm a little bit, but it was only on me. But I don't snore, so like I literally was
comfy.
He knew. I guess she told him what was up, and he like was okay with it the whole fucking time, dude. Like it was just like out.
Get the fuck off.
The whole fucking movie, he was like
though.
completely okay with it. I woke up and I was like, the movie over, and like they all clapped or whatever, and he left. And she's like, "You fell asleep on the guy next to you." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh shit, man."
He's all like,
Sorry, dude.
he brushes
My
your hair over your ear. He's like, "It's okay."
Well, I had shorter hair back then, but yeah, it was the funniest fucking shit.
What
dude.
movie
So,
was
yeah.
it again?
The first, one of the last Harry Potter films. Not the last, but the second to the last.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
Deathly Hallows.
Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Part 1.
There you go. There you go. That's what it's called.
I'm throwing in Alex Jones and I'll tell you why, right? Because we're talking about free speech and being able to be uncensored on podcasts. It's only a matter of time before somebody goes, well, what about the shit Alex Jones talks about? So for that reason alone, I think he needs to go to Butcher Garden quick now before that happens.
I agree.
Okay. Fine.
All right, David.
So I didn't really have much, but I'm thinking of. Hold on. Hear me out.
Okay.
I know that a lot of the animated films that are coming out are like specifically aimed towards kids and shit like that. But I think a lot of friends that I have are adults. Most of them, sometimes they don't have kids and they just want to go see the film without having all the nonsense of all the kids running around and screaming and shit like that. I think there should be an auditorium
in Butcher Garden.
I think there should be an auditorium for adults only that will screen the kid movies just without the kids, and then the regular family bullshit, all the other kids in another auditorium kind of thing.
How the hell would you put that into the island?
That's nice, David. What do you want to throw on the island?
I guess I'll throw in kids. I don't really care much about kids.
Kids, just fucking kids.
Children.
Just fuck them.
Get those kids out of here.
Interesting choice for you to make there, George. Middle seats in the cinema, no kids at all, or Alex Jones.
I was so tempted with the kids. Let me see here.
Yeah.
Do you really want that on your resume?
I do. I'm proud of it. Abortions for all. That's what I would say.
See. I think I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna go with Moose.
Hey.
Just because
Hey.
I feel the same way when that stuff happens, And as for Alex Jones, I understand that like people want to use him as like as a scapegoat, like you said. But if we throw him on the island, we're also committing to silencing him, which is something we shouldn't be doing, you know.
But I mean, like his shit's all like bigotry and racism, and
Not all of it.
Man's made his choice.
Not all of it.
I never really took a listen
He
to him.
also has.
What do you say? What do you say?
Ryan said kids.
Thank you, Ryan.
One time, Ryan agrees with something David said. By the way,
Cheers, just for you, buddy.
take that in a little bit. Okay, so the first thing going into the island is middle seats, which is going to be amazing to put a picture of. The fucking
Just circle. It will be 3 seats, and in the middle is going to be a green circle. That's the picture.
Well, you could do a picture of someone like crawling over someone when they're in a seat.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
going to be
we'll come up
cool,
with
though,
something.
isn't it?
Fight Club. Fight Club.
Bring on.
And as I pass, do I
Yeah.
give you the crotch or the ass?
A little bit of color.
Moose, as you won that one, you can go next. We'll go around the room again. George, what
Bring it
do
on.
you want to throw into Butcher Island?
I think I'm gonna bring this one every time I'm on the show. So I'm gonna go with Dragon Ball Evolution.
Dragon Ball
Until it gets on the island.
Oh, you're fucking lucky it landed on me, dude.
David, you got something, or do you want a bit of time?
Influencers, like Instagram influencers, always just the way, like, because I follow a page on Instagram that's taking photos or videos of people that are influencers as they're doing their fucking shit. And it's the most annoying fucking thing ever, dude.
I think you definitely need to be more specific because there are influencers on Instagram and social platforms that are actually influencers. You know, like look
Well,
at
where?
Dwayne Johnson,
Yeah.
Kevin
But,
Hart. you know?
That's different.
So-
That's different. They're already established celebrities.
But they are still
give-
influencers.
Okay. What if, let's just say, magical gates opened and shit like that, and everything that you suck is doing fucking pays off, and we get big? Does that mean you're going to launch your ass onto the island?
No, because we're already doing a podcast.
But that would make you an influencer.
Yeah. 100%.
No, that would make us
Yes, it would.
bigger podcast. No, it
A
wouldn't be an
cigar
influencer.
company in California
All
will
an
be like, "Yo, we
influencer
want to smoke
is
these
someone who
cigars."
can. All an influencer is someone who is online who can influence people.
And you get sent free shit. So there might be a company in LA or anywhere. They'll be like, David, we only want you to smoke these cigars on the podcast. That's it. And we'll pay you
You have these free shit.
500
like-
bucks an
Depends.
episode.
How good are these fucking cigars?
Yeah, it depends
Where
on
are
the
these cigars? How is the tobacco treated? How is the seeds treated?
Well,
Where is
that's
it
the
grown?
thing, isn't it?
When is it harvested? How long has it been
I think
fermenting?
we're good. I think we're good. You're too demanding. Too demanding.
And
I know what I want in
is-
my cigars. God damn it!
I would probably agree with you if you had gone with like dickhead influencers.
I guess that's what I was like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I
I'm
was
saying,
really
just
going
be
for.
more
really.
specific about it. Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
This
There.
is mine.
Dickhead.
Let's go. And
Did they bite you? What does this got to do with anything?
the staple remover that you see in an
Staple
office.
remover.
And the reason being is I have never fucking used this one other than to sit there talking to it like it's a puppet. Like it's
Or
a
bite your own
alien.
finger. Or
time.
bite your finger.
Yeah.
I can't think of ever seen anyone ever actually using it. I usually just peel the staple off. Done.
I've used it once, and then like I figured out it's just as easy to use my fingernail.
Yeah, it's pointless. It's
Yeah,
literally the
yeah.
most pointless thing ever in an office. It makes me have violent thoughts because I'm like, I wonder if this was just to attack people. Ah! You know, it just sends my
It
imagination
looks
to
so
strange places.
aggressive too.
I wonder if I could circumcise myself with this thing.
You know what you should do is you should try and make a challenge next week. Who can make the most aggressive animal?
With one of those. Oh, because that would do well for the audio side of it.
Okay, I've got a stapler. Like, it's you again, remover, my worst enemy.
Not today, stapler.
That's weird that you actually have a stapler at home.
I got a sword.
The balloon guy from earlier is like,
There you
no.
I got a knife. I got a knife. I can like stab someone's throat with.
It's from Sekiro.
I have a microphone.
That's the closest weapon you got. On
Do you want to
close
get
to your
hit with
person.
this?
Do you want to get stabbed with this?
We are nice people at Thors Kin. We don't threaten people. So, okay, Moose, you've got
Condone any violence.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Fucking evolution all day, every fucking day.
Thank you, sir.
Fuck that shit straight to the fucking depths of hell.
I can't wait to get rid of that. Thank you very much.
Fuck Dragon Ball Evolution, man. If there's anything that can shit on a fandom, anything more than fucking Hollywood not giving it all, woof.
Okay, I think we'll go around the. We'll keep going around this way. It's my turn to choose.
Okay.
David, or who wants to go first? David, I don't know. I feel like I'm putting pressure on you by asking you to go again. You got another one?
I'll go. Yeah, I'm going to go with Heartburn.
Heartburn. Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Fuck that shit to the end of time. I got zero sleep last night because my fucking.
You didn't take any heartburn medicine?
I didn't have any in the house, so I had half a tub of fucking Ben and Jerry's and about 2 pints of milk, and it still didn't fucking touch me.
That's
rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Heartburn.
Intolerant.
George, have you got a counter for that?
I do. I'm gonna go with cancel culture.
Well, like David just tried to do just then with his influences.
Fuck those guys.
You know what? They deserve it. Those dickhead influencers are pieces of shit, man. They're fucking weird.
Yeah, word. Yeah, word. Fuck the Kardashians.
Yeah. Like, what did they ever do? One of them made a porn. Okay, that's something.
Heartburn. Then we've got, what did you say, George? Sorry.
Cancel culture.
Cancel culture. And then David.
We'll throw in Amber Heard. I don't want them with anything else, dude.
That's
that
fair.
cunt deserves to fucking be in there.
Oh, there's no choice.
Straight
There's no choice. Amber Heard's going straight in. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, straight up.
Thank you.
100%.
Thank you.
100%.
Yes.
We'll get cancel culture another time.
We'll get another time. We'll get another time.
We're canceling Amber Heard.
Fucking cunt.
We're canceling Amber Heard. Yes,
the irony isn't beside me.
She's behind me, isn't she?
Oh fuck! She's gonna throw a bottle at me.
I was gonna say she's gonna throw a bottle at you when you said that.
She's gonna use those fucking staple removers to cut off the end of my finger.
She probably would, dude.
Yeah,
Straight up would.
George wanted to throw cancel culture in and we just cancelled Amber Heard. So
yeah, fuck her.
But she deserves it though. She deserves it. Yeah. She's an abusive, manipulative, narcissistic piece of shit cunt, dude. She deserves to be in there.
We got Ryan in the chat a lot, just so you know.
He's yeah. Amber Heard's hot.
Alex,
no, it's not
like, that. What is it? What does it say?
Looks at the staple remover, seductively thinking, thinks to himself, goodbye.
Oh,
that would hurt.
That was my joke, you bitch.
That was good, though. Good, bro.
Well, says
dude.
Cancel culture gets the vote.
Right, dude.
That was so good, Ryan.
So long, turtleneck, old friend.
David, you've got the choice now. So
all right. Now the pressure's off.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm gonna go first with my one, and it's this fucker right here. An American fucking biscuit. No, not
English
the
muffins
actual biscuit, not the American biscuit itself. The name for it. Get a new name for it. And if that means we're throwing this in, then we have to. It's not a biscuit, right?
Well, I think you know where I stand on that.
Yeah,
it's a savory fucking stuff.
You asked the wrong fucking person. No, Alex, you should have saved that for Moose.
Yeah,
somebody else.
Like, you threw that. You threw that the wrong dude.
That's a waste.
No, David, you need to see reason in this.
What's the fucking reason?
Leave the biscuit alone.
Thank you.
Which biscuit, Ryan?
You need to see reason in this, David. Right? We have football and we have biscuit, right? They're British things that you guys went, we're going to take that and we're going to change what it is and what its purpose is, you know?
We have British things that you guys have. Taxes. We kept that shit.
And
yay.
Tea. Taxes and tea. That's what we kept.
No, because you fucked that up too. You're like, we're going to drink it cold and put lemon in it and shit. Like,
to remind us of the cold-hearted Brits that you
I mean,
fucks are.
this tea is now cold, by the way, because I drank it. But that's what tea looks like. That there. Milk and
tea looks like piss and vomit.
I can't even tell what that is. Are you holding
Piss and vomit mixed up. Yeah,
Dude,
it's just tea. Look at that. Look at that.
Even I'm like, mate, where the hell's the rest of the strength of your tea?
If you have it, it's telling you what the
It's not a fucking weird cup of tea. Look at that. That's not a good cup of tea.
That doesn't look good.
No.
Worse, dude.
Yeah.
There's builders along the country just shaking their head at you right now.
Fuck's sake.
Oh.
Biscuits, I'm sticking with it. I don't think I've won one today. So fuck
People are
you
going to
guys.
cancel you just for the way you like your tea, Alex. That's how the show is going to get canceled.
George,
Fuck.
what's your thing to throw in
Oh.
against my tyrant?
Okay.
His tyrant.
Against his tyrant.
Thank you.
I
Moose.
had 4. I'm not sure which one to use for David.
Anything's got to be better than biscuit.
Choose wisely.
What the fuck
Choose
is wrong with you,
wisely,
Moose?
old
This is
friend.
meant to go. Yeah. I agree, totally agree with the British
You
guy.
chose to give it to the wrong person, my dude.
I did think that it was meant to be.
I think I'm gonna go another movie.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Superman Returns.
Brendan Ralph.
Brendan Ralph.
Marlon Brando was
I
still in there.
like him, and also Kevin Spacey's a weirdo, but he's a good actor.
That's a word for it.
He's definitely a weirdo.
A weirdo or a pedo or
He's got
But
dough
the
in the
movie
word. Yeah.
overall was garbage. The movie overall was garbage. So,
it was.
But was it worse than Superman 4?
yes.
There
Really?
was one cool
There's at
scene
least
in it
4
where he
head
gets
prior.
shot in the eye. I like that one scene where he gets shot in the eye. And it's like,
I mean, that's like the best
3
part.
had prior.
Was it 3?
4, he went right, he destroyed all the nukes.
Oh, okay. Okay, no. Yeah.
I like when I
Okay.
get to see Marlon Brando in movies, just when I didn't expect him to be in.
Yeah.
He's like, Kal, you are the chosen one. You're gonna go there. You're gonna become a very
He's a questionable motherfucker and all, but
Marlon Brando?
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously. Like, Jesus Christ.
You know what?
There's a
Fuck
sex
you.
video
I'm
of
throwing
him-
in Sir Laurence Olivier. I'm throwing him in him. He's going to Butt Chug Island. Fuck you.
and Elvis too. Elvis was like, he's like,
Cool.
oh yeah, I really like this 15-year-old girl. Can I marry her? She's 15. Like,
That's
Yeah.
a little weird.
I mean, there's a sex video knocking around of Brando sucking dick. He was a weird dude.
no, that's fine.
What, he
man.
was
You're allowed
bi?
to do that. You're allowed to do that. That's
Yeah.
absolutely fine, by the way.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, but like, not when he was portraying out to be nothing but straight.
I
Yeah,
think
but that was a
even in his
different time then.
autobiography, he actually kind of what I'm reading right now. The book Brando Songs My Mother Taught Me is his autobiography, and he kind of like moves away around that. Like his relationship with Montgomery Clift is like everyone knows what happened, and he's just kind of like, oh, I was just really close friends with him, and I went to his ceremony and stole his ashes and kept them from his wife, kind of shit. I'm like, what?
Could you imagine though?
Normal shit.
The Godfather himself came out as like bisexual or even gay, whatever. Back then,
Wouldn't
he'd been
matter.
fucking
His
stoned to death.
performances are still going to hold up, dude. And times have changed.
As long as
Apart
it's
from when they
legal.
started to not. But that's neither here nor there.
Anyway,
That could be a
Moose-
huge comes.
Well,
Mine
that'll
is
be that could be an argument for later.
Yeah.
That could be an
Yeah.
argument for
Discuss that later.
my last one is pizza that burns the roof of your mouth.
Ooh, damn, that's a good
Melting
one.
hot pizza.
Mm.
Wait,
The
biscuit.
crafty stuff. The crafty stuff that you don't think is too hot, and you bite into it, and your entire skull explodes.
That happened to me the other day. I bought a bit into a
Hot
pizza, and
Pockets.
the topping came
Hot
off and then
Pockets.
slapped against my chin.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
the worst
that
way-
happens a lot to you, right, Alex? Stuff slapping against your chin.
Yeah,
Just-
all the time. That's what happened to you in the cinema when you first see from that guy. You just like teabag.
Didn't fall asleep. It was Rohypnol.
Well, woke up with a salty taste in his mouth. Me and David.
Wasn't the
So what are
popcorn.
you choosing? Hot pizza, biscuits, or Superman Returns?
I got to go with the pizza, man.
Yeah, I
Hey.
would say pizza too.
I would go with the pizza.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But to add on to that, I would even throw in fucking Pizza Hut's prices, like their whole taxes like none of that adds up, man. It's all
you know what's bullshit now is they don't just give you the condiments for free like red pepper and Parmesan. You have to purchase it now.
you got extra. I'm like, what the fuck you mean extra? Dude, I can grow that shit myself and hand it to you.
Yeah.
Like
The Pizza Hut Sicilian. Remember that? That was like a big thing. Like,
I mean, Alex, what's the pub/restaurant that's next to Cineworld?
Nando's.
No, the other side, the pub one.
Not Beefeater. Fucking in Telford.
No, it's Shrewsbury.
There's Nando's, and there's it's the pub. What's it called?
Does it give me-
Shit.
Oh, whatever the place is called. It's got like pride of place on their sign outside the flipping the building. The best salad bar in the UK. What a shit claim to fame.
That's bullshit. Really quick though, I want to jump back here. Alex, did you say beef eaters?
Yeah, they're good food, man.
Beef eaters.
Yeah, it's the name of the freaking guards of the Tower of London.
Oh, man, that's fucking insane. Okay.
No, it's not insane. It's stupid. It's a stupid name.
That's ridiculous on many accounts.
We're the beef eaters. Oh, you know. That's 6 different levels. That is just
going on
like
a hike. What is happening here?
it's going on an adventure.
It looks like we have footage of like David becoming a zombie. You know,
He looks like he's really shouting at someone. Just get the fuck off my porch. Can you see him do the podcast?
get off.
I hope there's a fight and I hope he wins.
Next thing he is, blah, blah, and David's just gone. Like, you don't die, David. You don't
Combatants ready.
die.
Fight.
Alex Whiteley, you should show them that awesomely delicious biscuit item I sent you a picture of. Okay. What is it?
Is this some sort of cum biscuit?
Did he send
He
you
did
biscuits
send me
and gravy?
something, but I'll have to try and find it again.
Oh, and Ryan's also throwing in that Beefeater is also a gin brand. It is. He's not wrong.
Oh, okay.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Because English shit.
Beef eater, that really threw me off. I was like, what the fuck?
Do you know what's really ironic? Not beef, strangely enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gin.
I'm lying. Straight up, yeah, it's a vegan house.
Okay, I'm just trying to find this. Then we'll move on to the next part of the show. Where the fuck is this thing? I just saved it.
I don't know.
I don't care. It's an inside out biscuits and gravy thing that he bought, and he said it's really good.
Inside out? What? She was.
I can't find it. I don't know where it's gone.
Send it again, Ryan.
I got it. Let's see what you guys think. He said it was fucking delicious. It's called an inside out biscuits and gravy.
What the fuck?
Home style sausage gravy inside soft biscuit dough. That's more like a sausage roll.
That's a fucking sausage roll.
That looks like
that is a sausage roll.
That looks like what they serve at fucking McDonald's.
Go to Greg's, man.
Instead of apple pie, it's a meat pie.
Can you imagine that, by the way?
That is a sausage roll.
Ryan comes over to the UK, so take me to your finest eatery, and I'll take him to Greg's.
Oh, Jesus.
He would enjoy it. He would enjoy it, but he'd be like, what the fuck? Okay, it's now time for the world famous
weekly quizzical quiz that happens weekly. Happening this week and every other.
There we go.
Yeah, it just ends there. This week and every other. This week and every other.
Take it away, Moose.
Should we wait for our boy Dave to get back?
Yeah, I think we do. It looks like he's talking to somebody.
There's a pigeon on his roof, and he's like, "Why are you up there again? What is up there?"
You all right, Marvin? How you doing, man? Long time no see.
You may have small feet, but it sounds like you're wearing fucking Wellingtons from down here.
He has one of those. Look, he has one of those little antennas on top of his roof, though.
Yeah,
the old school
TV
one.
in it. TV, old school. Yeah, like, move it. Do you ever remember those days we had to move the thing on top of
I
the
had to go up there all the time to move it. My parents would be like, "The TV's out. Get up there and fix that shit." And I'm like, "Okay."
When I lived in Spain, we had this satellite dish so we could pick up terrestrial television from the UK, and it was the size of a fucking small swimming pool, and just you'd have to just move it like millimeters. Just, there we go. No, too far. Fuck.
That's great. Now stand there and hold it, Moose. Stand there and hold it. Don't fucking move.
Okay, not moving. This isn't heavy or anything.
I mean,
You're watching the entire series with you're all sunburnt. Like,
did you see that pigeon? Did you see that pigeon off?
pigeon?
You were having a go on the pigeon on your roof, were you not?
I was talking to my neighbor.
Oh, we came up with our own narrative. That's well better.
Anyway, guys,
You were either getting weekly quizzical quiz that happens weekly, happening this week and every other.
and every other. That's like my favorite part.
So stupid, but I love it.
It just gets worse and worse.
I wouldn't mind, Al, but you made it.
That is so funny. It's so funny.
Right, this week is going to be a quick fire type deal where I give you the start of a quote of a film, and someone out there, the three of you, has to finish said quote.
Okay.
You don't have to give the name of the film, but you can if you want.
Do we need buzzers?
No, you can just shout the fucker out.
So it's either the name of the film or the finishing of the quote that will give us points?
You've got to
finish the quote.
Got to finish the quote.
Gotta finish the quote.
Okay.
But you can throw the name of the film in as well. Just for those little bit of extra bragging points, if you will.
George wins already for the Wookiee Cup. I think that's it. He just wins. He's got a Wookiee Cup.
Okay,
It's my Chewbacca.
that's a beer
koozie.
cooler.
My Chewbacca koozie.
It's koozie.
Chewbacca koozie.
Right.
Okay.
Sounds like a Huttonese word. Chewbacca koozie.
As I said, this is speed fire, so it's just going to be go. Right. Starting. And I am
Iron Man.
Batman.
Can you feel
The love tonight.
Yeah.
I'm king of the
World.
You are a
Toy.
No, Luke.
I am your father.
Let it go. Let it go.
Frozen.
I don't know the rest of that.
I don't know the rest.
Yeah.
Really? Oh.
Let it go. Snowman. I don't fucking know.
I don't pay that much attention to these films.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. That's a fail. I can give a half point for saying it's Frozen, I suppose. But all right. Expecto
Petroleum. Patron. Tequila. Patron.
Frankly, my dear.
I don't give a damn.
Give a damn.
Yeah. I'm gonna make him an offer.
He can't refuse.
Toto, I've got a feeling.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Yeah.
Bond.
James Bond.
James Bond. Ooh.
That's my secret, Cap.
I'm always angry. No, I was gonna say hi because of the meme. Shit.
I was gonna say that.
I was gonna say you're taking all the stupid with you. That's what I was going to
Oh god. I live my life a quarter
mile at a time. And then Paul Walker died.
He did. Oh, what a day!
What a lovely day!
What a lovely day.
I've had it with these mother
Fucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Motherfucking plane. Yes.
I am
Beowulf?
No.
Sparta?
I am Sparta.
No.
Batman?
This is Sparta.
Batman?
You fucking Iron Man? I don't.
Groot.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh shit.
Out of all the things. God damn it. All right, whatever.
I have nipples, Greg.
Can you milk
Can you milk me?
With great power
comes great responsibility.
And lots of taxes.
You shall not
Pass.
You shall
always
not
look on the bright
Side of life.
America.
Fuck yeah!
10,000 years.
10. Oh,
That's got to be
Genie from
Emperor's New
fucking Aladdin.
Oh yeah.
10,000 years in a bitty space.
No.
Can be such a crick in the neck.
There you go, George with the fucking clutch, man.
Yay!
I gotta say, I got to hand it off to these two
Well done,
guys
everyone.
because they kind of kept me going a bit.
Well done, everybody.
That was a good one.
That was fun.
Finding all those quotes was a pain in my ass.
Well done, Moose. Well done, buddy. Well done.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I think you did a really good job getting quotes though that are very memorable. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like Google top 100 films of all time or anything. Like, nah. I just went, oh, that one. All right, what's a quote from that?
Well, we're going to move on to what was the name for this thing again? David's Meme Corner. No,
Meme time. It's
meme
meme time.
The name for it.
It's a work in progress, apparently.
It's a work in progress, but I guess the meme I want, or the title I want, is "Memes of Tomorrow Today."
Memes of tomorrow.
Today. Yeah, that's what I want.
Hey, as long as he finishes his script, we should have a video by next Wednesday.
Oh, I don't know about by next Wednesday. I got to look up specific things I need to fucking have for the intro.
I'll send you some of the videos that I have. We'll talk about it after.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so what we have to do, by the way, these are David's memes that he sent, but we need to try and describe them for our audio listeners, David, the best you can. Okay.
It's gonna be tough.
Oh, it's gonna get rough.
Let's get rid of this not sausage roll that Ryan sent. Okay, so ooh, here is number one. Meme number one.
It's a 4-foot penis.
It's the meme template of someone walking into a urinal or a restroom, and there's like a long line of urinals, and he goes right next to the guy who is peeing at the only urinal, and he says, "Let's go, Brandon." Hey, didn't you hear me? I said, "Let's go, Brandon." I said something controversial. Get triggered, liberal. Please get triggered, bro. I really need you for
go for my
ego.
Please give me attention.
Thank you. I couldn't read that last bit.
I feel like the "Let's Go Brandon" thing is kind of like Rick, like, "Hey, I'm Rick James, bitch." But
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Republicans.
But not so funny. Also, it's like the Rick James thing is funny.
What I found really funny, by the way, Super Bowl was obviously at the weekend, but I'm part of 2 UK NFL groups, and I've never seen so many comments about fucking one thing in particular other than the halftime show.
I wanted to steal some of the memes that you posted, and I was like, "Oh, he already posted that. He's probably going to show that." So I did.
No, but I don't mind sharing them things. But let's get
meme corner's you, man.
I didn't want to steal something that he posted. What? Oh, paralyzed teen learned to walk, hit by car, and paralyzed again.
Oh, fuck.
God, stay down. Final warning.
Sorry, man, that's fucking brutal.
Okay. Do you know what's even more brilliant?
What?
That's a British fucking newspaper.
Maybe
I think it's the Sun.
Shit, dude.
Oh my God.
Snoop Dogg out here looking like the Aladdin rug.
What?
Yeah,
kind of. I've seen another one of this where it just says underneath it like
what he was thinking was actually what he was thinking was the NFL specifically told him not to wear any like gang colors or a bandana in his pocket, and then he wore the entire outfit as a fucking bandana.
Yeah, which is
that's fucking badass.
Which is one of the biggest fuck yous of the NFL.
For sure.
Same thing with Eminem. They specifically told him
and fucking KSI's fucking forehead are just looking at that suit going.
Specifically told them not to kneel during any of their performances, and Eminem was the only one that kneeled.
Went straight for it. 0 fucks given by the Slim.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
This one here.
Can you read that one?
It says, Sewing kit storage unit, $9.99, and it's a biscuit tin.
Those are cookies, but yeah.
You know what's
Yeah,
You know
biscuits
what's
in.
fucking out? You know what's fucking crazy? I absolutely love those.
Those are really good,
Yeah.
dude.
I love them.
Imagine going in there looking for a needle and finding fucking biscuits. You'd be well annoyed,
Right?
wouldn't you?
I'd be like,
God damn it!
God damn it!
Next.
I've split my pants.
Okay, so next is a guy trying to, I guess, yell to a girl. It says, imagine you're married and your spouse is getting drilled by everyone else and you can't do shit about it, but you have the marriage certificate. That's an NFT.
The only NFT that is never going to increase in value. No one's gonna want to buy that off you.
Unless you're a rich guy.
And have that fuck around money. Like, I want to spend my money on something fucking stupid.
that
Buy an
fucking
NFT.
money.
Next.
Joe Rogan is popular because he lets young men feel like their high school bully finally wants to hang out with them.
Oh, it's not fucking wrong.
But that isn't that what podcasting is?
Yeah. It kind of is.
It offers a space for anybody. I mean, I
Yeah.
wouldn't agree with the high school bully
Were
thing.
you bullied? Yeah. Were you bullied? Let us know.
And also, if you were bullied, you were a weak
I've always
bitch.
seen this gathering as more like your high school friends getting together and just roasting each other for an hour and a half.
I
That's what it is.
feel like with Joe Rogan, I feel like there's like a middle ground for anybody. I feel like you can literally be like, "Yo, do you like Paul Stamets and mushrooms? If you're not, watch this and get back to me, and you can have a
That's
conversation
such
about it."
Good one.
Like,
You know?
so it's why people in England don't go to fucking school reunions, because it's just like, why the hell do I want to see these again?
And like here in America, it's like, why would I want to go to a school reunion when there's always been like a mass shooting?
Awful long censorship there.
Yeah, well, you know, there was a lot of cursives.
Right, next.
Oh, when she asked why you were in the restroom so long or bathroom so long, Coke. It's very famous.
I like that it's like young Christian Slater.
It really does.
Nowhere. Where have you been? Next.
Okay, one time was so high, walked on an empty bus. The driver made a joke saying they were full, and I just said okay and walked off.
Nice.
Have you ever been that high?
Oh God.
Comment below and let us know.
I used to smoke a lot.
So funny.
I used to smoke a lot back in the day, and one time I got so fucking high that I forgot how to breathe. So.
Were you breathing?
whoa.
Well, obviously you were. You're still here.
I mean, that was a very rough hour.
Yeah.
It was weird.
I went to watch. Sorry, go on.
Could you quickly just pop that meme back up a second? I love the idea that in the top right corner there's the Thors Kin Podcast with 20.3K written underneath it. Like
Right there. That's what we want to see. That's the kind of numbers we want to see.
That's what we
Sharing,
want.
people. Get
Get
sharing.
on
Okay,
here,
sorry.
share.
Sorry, I digress, as you were.
I had a few drinks with a friend before we went to go and watch 28 Days Later, and it was like it's a really fucked up film night, and it was really late at night when we were walking back, and it was a long walk back, and we walked past this restaurant,
fucking Christ.
and there were speakers, and they were playing very quiet music outside the fucking restaurant, and we were like, what the fuck is going on? And we were like, I don't know. I'm so fucking scared right now. We should walk quicker. Yes, we should. It was just.
See,
Right, sorry, David.
That's why I like drinking, because you don't get paranoid as fuck like that. You just see a traffic cone and it goes right. This traffic cone, it needs to go on this bus stop because this bus stop needs a hat.
Usually goes on my head.
Yes, it goes on your head for a
One-way
little
traffic
bit.
sign is coming home with me.
Yes, and then it goes on your wall, and you've got amazing fucking like ghetto street art happening in your house.
Right,
I
next.
love
That's why
drinking.
it's so much better.
I love drinking. Yeah.
Oh,
David,
Sorry, everyone. Rockstar announcing GTA 6 out of nowhere.
It's that scene
It's Mo looking at Homer, and Homer's coming in like all raggedy and shaggy looking.
Hey, Mo.
Why didn't you tell me?
We talked about this last week. You two
did.
guys in America, do you give a fuck about GTA 6?
I love Grand Theft Auto for sure.
I haven't really fucked around with GTA 5 enough to say that I.
I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk today because they released the patches, the official patches. They fixed the game and the PS5 version of it. Dude, I'm not joking, man. It's like there are people and cars and shit driving around now. It's amazing. It's actually...
Wow! It's almost like that's what they programmed it to do.
Are you saying that they have a basic function now?
Yeah.
So they're doing what they were supposed to do? Weird.
You're telling me now that it's a little bit more... It's a bit more better than like a $60 fucking tech demo?
Next.
This one is specifically for Magic Ash.
What is that?
Squirty cream.
Squirty cream.
From my phone.
Yeah,
I think that's from the co-op. That's Kaz. Is that Kaz showing me? What the fuck is this?
Apparently, this was Kaz planning your night the other night. Valentine's Day, after all.
She sent it to me. No, I'm just joking. Yes,
It's getting very weird.
Just a random picture on Twitter.
I don't know where the other one's gone. Let me have a look. Was that it? Was that everything?
No, but well done, Dave. Fucking like rolling off that one. Like, yeah, this is mine.
This was on this. You sent this to me.
I did.
Yeah. So the squirty cream.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
It's a photo that I found off of Twitter.
Oh.
Right.
And it's squirty cream.
And Alex is like, my wife? Oh, no, my wife.
It looks like a picture of someone's gone, do you want some squirty cream? And I thought my wife... Fuck's sake.
Okay.
Oh, he related it to his wife. I get it. I was relating it to Magic Ash. Or Mayo Ash is what I like to call him.
Mayo Ash.
It was solid cream.
I had... Sorry, George. Was that George Moose?
Well...
Huh?
Wait, what did...
Ryan says, I had GTA on the 360. I now have a PS4. I haven't bought it. I'm not upgrading into a PS5 or higher just for that. No.
yeah. You're not getting a PS5 over your own morals.
Yeah.
That's why you're not getting a PS5.
Sure that's why. Not
because you're
no
just
supply.
Straight up.
Fucking can't.
I want a PS5 so fucking bad.
I want it in black, though. I want to wait till they get in black, and then I'll buy it.
It's going to be a while before you get that.
Well,
I don't care.
Just get the replacement covers.
Yeah.
You can get the clip-on things.
You can just get the vinyl for that. It's not that big a deal.
Not just that, you can buy replacement covers.
Yeah.
I just wait.
Either that or just buy it, take them off, and spray paint the bitch.
Thought about that.
Put pictures of squirty cream all over them. Knock yourself out. Whatever you want to do.
Fuck it, just cover it in squirty cream.
I just want to play Gran Turismo.
No, don't do that.
I just want to play Gran Turismo.
Right, I'm going to be on the radio in a bit. I'm going on to Matt Connaughton Unleash, which is a radio show that I found myself watching in New Hampshire. In America, I was like, the only reason I started watching the show is because they're in Manchester. I was like, "Oi, we're Manchester, not you." But I actually really enjoyed the show, and Matt Connaughton has become like a bit of a peer. Yeah, Man U, bit of a mentor for me. We're going into the radio and stuff, helped me out a lot. So I'm going to go and speak on. So we've got to wrap this up very shortly. We've got a comment. Is that Brian again? I was going to buy a PS4 until a friend convinced me to. I wasn't going to buy a PS4 until a friend convinced me.
Yeah, it sounds like Ryan's an Xbox guy. He's a Microsoft guy.
I've seen Ryan. I've seen Ryan. Ryan has popped up on my chat before when I was playing NASCAR, and he's like, "Oh, fucking, is American? I'm not much of an influence on you playing NASCAR." I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And he went, "Who's Tom Bruno?" I was like, "All right."
I get it now.
He wrote "Soccer sucks." For fuck's sake.
I'm all about the NFL now. I need to show a video because we did speak to the great Ken Foree, horror movie fucking legend, and he was in the original Dawn of the Dead, and we brought up Shaun of the Dead, and he shot me down straight. He was like, no, don't talk shit about that. I was like, no, I love it. And he explained to us how he met Edgar Wright at Comic-Con and his reaction to Shaun of the Dead. So I'm going to share this video, and this is out on YouTube now. What? Listen to this. Here we go.
I get back to the States, and I'm at the San Diego Comic-Con. And two young men, I think 40 yards away from where I'm signing. I would say 40 yards, okay? They had the smocks on, and they had these little red Sean name tags. And they were two, they looked like they were in their teens, 15, 16-year-old guys. And he looked at me, and I said, "Hey, come here. And they ran away. I said, "The hell? What's going on?" I said, "This is crazy." So I'm signing, and later a guy comes up to me. He says, "Hi, I'm Edgar Wright." I said, "Yeah, how you feeling? I'm Ken Forey." I know. I produced Shaun of the Dead. I said, "I want to talk to you."
Brilliant.
Oh boy.
Delightful guy. And he was like, he bumped into Edgar Wright, and he went with Edgar Wright to watch a private screening of Shaun of the Dead with Simon Pegg, and they sat up drinking all night. He's got some amazing stories to tell.
Holy shit, dude, that sounds amazing.
I have no idea if his camera angle was on purpose or not.
I don't know, but it looked awesome, didn't it?
So freaking sinister.
It's brilliant. With that voice.
So I met Edgar Wright, and then
It's almost like he's like flipping just hiding from just.
He looked like
these are my secrets.
He kind of looked like a whistleblower. So they
yeah,
very
like the whistleblower videos. Yeah.
Okay, so we are on the You Suck Network. There's lots going on here, isn't there, Moose? We got a couple of shows. We do have Thors Kin Podcast out now. The audio version of last week's show, which Moose named Have a Cadaver.
Yeah.
There's a direct quote there of epilepsy of the.
I would have said
the anus.
I would have said abracadabra. But yeah,
yeah. Well, that's the joke from the Harry Potter spell, which is Hadava Cadaver, which is come have a cadaver means you're dead. And we had a magician on, so like it all made sense to me. Sure.
Go watch him squirt mayo into his mouth.
I think that's great.
It's salad
Warm
cream,
mayo, whatever.
Salad cream.
We do have a pitch here. There he is. Look.
No.
Nom, 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 nom. We'll bring that up every week. So make sure you go back and listen to that if you really want to. Also, there is You Suck, the main show. Say the main show. It's the show we speak to people from culture from all around the world. We're a couple shows behind now, so we've got loads of content to release. And next week's show is fucking amazing. It's Adam and the Metal Hawks, who, if you don't know, this is the closest thing in this world we have to Jack Black. They have gone viral many times. So if you want to find out what we're going to be speaking about, there is a post thing on our Thors Kin page, but just type in Adam and the Metal Hawks, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about, and we have got them to be released next week. Right, we're going to get the fuck out of here. We've been going over, and I'm going on radio and bit. So make sure you go and listen to Matt Connaughton Unleashed. Find his Facebook page, watch it live, whatever. Moose, do you want to take us out?
Yes. Do you not want to tell the beautiful people where and how they can get a really good website, Alex?
Oh, yes, of course. How silly of me.
That was Tom Burrow's job, and he did an amazing fucking job.
Pete White from Web Orchard's like, that fucking guy, that was close, man. That was so fucking close. I'm nearly you'd have been around my house. Like, what the fuck do you think you're doing, Whiteley? YouSuckNetwork.com is our website. All of our content is on there. Once I do have to catch up a little bit, but it looks beautiful, and it's made by our good friends at Web Orchard. These guys, I trust them with so much. They run our YouSuck page and my Shrewsbury Biscuit page, and they are fantastic at what they do. If you want a website, whether you've got Etsy, whether you have an events thing, whether you're a streamer, podcaster, whatever it is you want, Web Orchard will make the perfect website just for you. So go to their website, weborchard.com, and make sure you tell them that the Thors Kin guys or YouSuck guys have sent you, because then we'll get a pat on the back. What done, Whiteley?
Hey, and that's what everyone wants. Everyone wants that pat on the back.
Pat on the back.
Ryan says Bruno would never forget Web Orchard. No, he wouldn't.
He would not.
Jesus Christ. Bruno would forget to put pants on. Come on. Like,
but he would never forget Web Orchard.
He would not. That's the important bit.
That's jingling hanging out. Don't forget about Web Orchard.
I'm allowed to get away with this because I'm over the watershed. Right.
Swinging it around.
Doing the helicopter.
George, thank you so much for joining us again. It's lovely having you here always.
Thank
David,
you,
you're a
Dave.
funny motherfucker. We love you, part of the family. And Moose, you do a great job. That quiz was really, really fun. So really, seriously,
do my best.
Thank you very much. I'll take us out as soon as I'm here already. Guys, thank you so much for listening. So, fuck you then. We'll catch you guys next week, guys. Peace out.